And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Mutation. Alright, well, we survived the last attack. I had to put a battery and a laser over here because they were coming in from this direction, and I had no lasers that covered enough area for that. So I threw a battery up there, threw a laser in there, and that was enough to stymie the attack. And I got a little bit of organics out of it, which is nice. But for the most part, we were good. Now, the next research that I want to get done is the basic logistics, because this actually unlocks the rack railer, the cargo lifts. This is where the cargo lifts come in. And I want to get that up and running as soon as possible, because over here I have ready to go. I dug out the area that I'm going to put the first cargo lift, which is iron, which is right here. So this goes straight down to iron. You can see I've already got it squared away there. I've got one branch here for the power that's going to go down there. And as a result, I think, want another line down here for eventually matter movers to move plasma heads down, because I'm gonna have the hopper. So I'm gonna have the miner right there. I'm gonna have power beaming in from the top. I'll have a hopper on the side for cutter heads, and then on the other side I'll have the hopper where the cargo lift will connect to. So everything is good there. Amazingly, I actually didn't hit any ores going down there. So a 3x3 shaft plus a little sliver right there. No ores. I ran into no ores going down, which is, I think that's a first for me. I think that's a first. Digging a mine shaft and not running into huge veins or anything. But yeah, I want to get away from from having like a huge mine shaft and having all of that stuff sort of around a big mine shaft, because with cargo lifts it's not really needed anymore. You just need to punch, a hole, 3x3 hole for a cargo lift, and it should be good, because we are very close to being able to build our very own yeah, that's never gonna work. Very own smelter. Now in the game, especially with new players, I would highly recommend going for the basic ore smelter, especially if you're on like rapid or anything like that. The basic ore smelter is great. So if we look at the ore smelters, we actually did unlock the ore smelter. We didn't have to research it. We unlocked it from scanning those materials. But the basic ore smelter, a couple things. You can't put an induction on a basic ore smelter. Speaking of inductions, I'm going to take you off, and I'm going to build the Mark II. Crafting. Just because we can. Bingo. Now we're going to smelt way faster, and the side effect of that is probably these lines are not going to be able to keep up with this smelter anymore, because we're going pretty fast, although it looks like it's just about ready. So yeah, basic ore smelter is great. You can't put inductions on it, and it's half as efficient with ores as the regular ore smelter. But you can build a bunch of these and process your materials just normally. I mean, it's really nice. But I want to try to go right for the ore smelter. And so we're going to need 15 of the gold and titanium and 12 nickel bars. So I think if we go down, I've got some ore extractors on me, and I've got some hoppers. If we go down and place miners on the ores that we found already, I think we will do just fine. Put the miner down, slap in some power, and let them mine, and then bring up that ore, smelt it, and then we'll be able to build our own big main smelters, and that will help speed up our process much faster. So let's we got a surface attack. What's my threat at? Did I start that research? Is that why this is... Is that why this is a thing? I did not. I did not start that research. So why is my... I wonder why my threat went way up. So, since we're going, since we already have an attack going, might as well get some research in, and because the threat level is locked while the attack is going on, so this will research while the attack is going on, and then once it's done, then the threat should calm back down again. I think the threat went up a little bit because I was processing some more of these. I'm not sure though. I can't be 100% sure. But let's drop off some of my organic stuff. My garbage, I should say. Maybe it's because we upped that smelter. Maybe that's all it took to bring our threat level up. I'm not sure. But we're going to head down, way down. So you can see, let me just stop here really quick. So this is where my iron is right now. So over here, this is where my iron setup is going to be. I'm going to have the iron miner there, hopper there, and I'll put a hopper right there and dig this out. As you can see, we probably can go all the way up, again, without hitting any ore. And then I can bounce it off of, you know, I can use the batteries or whatever that we need in there to send some cutter heads down. And that way we can mine this 12 million iron right there at 100% eventually. Not nearly there yet, but mining at 100% will make this vein last for the entire game. So 12 million ore will go a long ways, especially at 2 ore per bar. That's 6 million bars. Lithium, I'm still not sure of yet. Not sure where this is going to come up, but we will tackle that when we get to it. So we're heading down. Okay, so here's our gold, and I can just slap that in there. Put that in there and add some power. And this should be able to pull. Granted, I'm using a lot of power to do that. But it should be able to fill that hopper up, no problem. And let's, I gotta find... the titanium and stuff too. So, not sure how deep this goes. But there's the other gold. And I kind of want to give myself some head space here. I don't like really cramped quarters. Oh, look at that. We got a little cave sticking out over here. Anything good in here? Some organic rock. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Tin. Organic rock. There's some over there too. I don't want to lose my spot. Where did I come out of? Right here. So let's mark that right there. And then I can light up the rest of this, and if I want, I can paint these white just to give myself a little bit more clarity. Should I go get this organic rock? I think it's early enough in the game to really want this stuff. Okay, well, I think we're good. All right, let's head down. And I know that's bright, but we'll have to make do. And I don't think this goes down very far. But think we're... I just want to make sure it's lit up so everybody can see what's going on. Let's see here. I think it's this way. Of course, I've got my ore pings on me that will help. There's my nickel. And now that we've researched it, I can actually see how big of a vein that is. It's probably not going to be a very big vein. Yeah, it's not a very big vein. It's usually not this close to the surface. You usually have to go way deeper to find better veins. There we go. So now I want to find titanium, and luckily I've got some titanium pings. Ooh, look at them all. Okay. Not huge veins, unfortunately. But it looks like there's one over here. Not sure. Oh, there's some more gold. Well, that's actually a pretty good sized vein there. Oh, rubble. This is where you really hit some veins here. Yeah, this is really bright, but... Oh, there's some gold. So I just want... Oh, there's the tin again. Just want to get around these veins so I can get over there. And let's build a light in here so we can see. Boy, that tin is relentless. Look at that. That must be a huge vein of tin right there. There's some titanium. And it's 500,000. I mean, that's better than nothing. Okay, so where was I? We need to put the miner there, the hopper, and add some power to it. There it is. So now it's just a matter of getting those, you know, filling these up. That's 100 ore, that's 50 bars. Each smelter takes, what, 15? So that is 15, 30, that's 3 smelters worth in one hopper. So filling that up a couple times will give us enough bars to actually build up our material enough to smelt quite a lot of material on our own pretty fast. And then it's just down to, you know, how looks like this is the level at which these ores start mining. So going deeper, we will start finding bigger and bigger veins, which is what we want, because these veins are pretty small right now. So a nice wide path tells us where we need to go, and keeping it lit up also helps guide me a little bit there, and I don't want to be distracted by this. So yeah, we've already got 58 in there, and we need something. So you can see, right, again, the level right here is where these ores start showing up. So that tells me that I am right at the level where those ores start showing up. So I need to go deeper to find bigger veins. And I'm already at, you know, minus 368 right now. So yeah, deeper is the name of the game there. And I want to give myself a little bit of acknowledgement that this is indeed where we need to come out, and to emphasize that. There we go. That tells me, oh, there's the hole to go up to. And there we go. That's a little bright. Okay, and now back in here. This was gold, but I think we're mining gold a little higher up. I think we're mining gold. Gold must appear at a little higher Y level than all the other T2 ores. So let's light up this corner here. This is just for navigational things. I'd like to make sure that, you know, we know exactly where we're going. I'm going to put this a little further back. So already we have full gold, and I want to give myself a little headroom. If you're grappling around, give yourself at least 3 headroom if you're going to be grappling up from somewhere. Otherwise, you'll most likely bounce off the roof and go back down again. All right, well, we've got our first 140, so that is 70 bars of gold. And yeah, that's going to be plenty of gold to get us started. Because I really need to get iron automated so we can start building cargo lifts. Because a lot of the rack rails require iron, and it's going to be a lot of iron. So this is where we pop up. So I want to get this squared away here. There we go. And do we have light? I need a light down here to mark the floor. And that one is right in my way. I don't think I need too many more lights in here. So there's another 16 gold. Looks like we survived the attack, which is good. That's good for us. So yeah, this comes right up to the cold caves. Oh. Ow. Not sure. That must be my other... Interesting. My other temporary shaft came right next to this one. So, before I go all the way back up, I want to grab whatever ores we have available. Now that I can see the bottom, I don't have to kill myself trying to get up and down. Oh, let's see. And I'm digging this fast because I have a macro on my mouse. But you can dig this fast normally. You can super dig using the control key. So I'm holding control, but it uses quite a lot of power, so it's one of the reasons I have the macro. It helps me dig. Oh, I just took out that light. I like having a lot of headspace. Otherwise, I feel really kind of cramped in the tunnels. All right, so now we've got nickel. So we've got gold and we've got nickel, which is good. And now we need titanium. Where was titanium at? It Was titanium over here? Yes. This way. Look at that. This one's already full too. Alright, we have titanium and gold and nickel. Quite a lot of ores to smelt. So I'm going to be heading back up to the surface, smelting these down. Maybe gather a little bit more while I'm down here, making sure these remain powered. And that way we can kick off next episode with some new stuff. Get some advanced smelting going. Just have a ball. So yeah, I'll just linger down here for a few minutes, gather up some more ore, you know, kind of wait until I'm close to being out of power, and then I'll head back up. So that sound means that Arthur is getting low on power. So I'm going to need to head back. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.